And really honored to become world champion, to become undisputed world champion here.
World champion Artur Beterbiev is eager for more after going the distance for the first time in his professional career against Betterbiev. Now, Beterbiev is issuing a challenge to another fighter. He has set his sights on facing Canelo Alvarez. What's particularly shocking is that if Betterbiev wins, he wants Canelo to not only retire from boxing, but also publicly admit that he's a loser.
Best, best in the world. It's not just words, it's real.
Artur Beterbiev has become a prominent figure in the boxing world, and his recent fight against Betterbiev marked a significant milestone in his career. After going the distance for the first time, Beterbiev is hungrier than ever for new challenges, and this time he has his eyes set on a major opponent, Canelo Alvarez. Following his impressive victory over Bivol, Betterbiev's popularity skyrocketed. Fans are rallying behind him more than ever, captivated by his incredible power and skills in the ring. A showdown with Canelo would be a monumental step forward for Beterbiev. With his rising fame, he recognizes the importance of choosing opponents that can elevate his status further. A fight against Canelo, one of the most well-known fighters with a massive following, would undoubtedly capture the attention of boxing fans globally. Such a matchup promises not just excitement, but also the potential to solidify Betterbiev's legacy in the sport. Canelo recently showcased his prowess in the ring by defeating Edgar Berlanga in a match that highlighted his elite skills. The bout was anything but close. Canelo controlled the fight effortlessly, making Berlanga look inexperienced. It was as though Berlanga had momentarily forgotten how to box, while Canelo moved with precision, dancing around the ring with perfect rhythm. Berlanga struggled throughout the match, clearly out of sync, as Canelo demonstrated why he is often regarded as one of the best boxers of his era. Canelo's dominant performance left no doubt regarding his superiority that night. Berlanga was unable to find his rhythm, and as the rounds progressed, the gap in skill and experience became increasingly apparent. Canelo's victory was so decisive that Berlanga returned to Puerto Rico not in triumph, but rather in a state of defeat, having to confront his loss with a sense of humility. Given the current landscape of boxing, the idea of a Canelo versus Betterbiev fight is incredibly exciting. Two champions going head-to-head would undoubtedly be a thrilling encounter, one that boxing fans dream of witnessing. However, whispers in the boxing community suggest that Canelo may be hesitant to accept Betterbiev's challenge. The rumors indicate that Canelo is fully aware of the incredible power Betterbiev possesses, and he might not want to risk facing a knockout or enduring a humiliating loss like Bivol did. The uncertainty surrounding this potential matchup raises important questions. If Canelo truly wishes to prove his bravery and commitment to taking on the toughest challenges, he must consider stepping into the ring with Betterbiev. Accepting this challenge would not only silence skeptics, but also demonstrate Canelo's willingness to face formidable opponents rather than opting for easier bouts. Interestingly, recent comments from Turkish promoter Ahmet Winner suggest that he wishes to organize a rematch between Bivol and Betterbiev. This potential rematch could be another exhilarating showdown, especially following Betterbiev's impressive victory over Bivol. However, if Canelo were to express interest in fighting Betterbiev, it could shift the focus entirely to a new and exciting matchup. The implications of such a fight extend beyond just the bout itself. The winner of a Betterbiev versus Canelo match could set the stage for a significant encounter with the winner of the January 25th matchup between David Morrell and David Benavides. This could create a sort of semifinal round, leading to a clash for the undisputed championship, featuring the best fighters in the division facing off against one another. If Canelo were to engage in a fight with Betterbiev for the undisputed title, experts believe he would face a challenge entirely different from what he encountered with Bivol. Bivol is renowned for his technical skill and finesse, often choosing to engage aggressively only when necessary. In contrast, Betterbiev is known for his strategic approach and immense power, making him a formidable opponent for anyone in the ring. Some analysts even liken Betterbiev's style to a stronger, more dangerous version of Gennady Golovkin, a fighter Canelo has faced before. Golovkin was known for his strength and toughness, but Betterbiev raises the bar even higher. Canelo would need to be exceptionally well prepared to withstand Betterbiev's relentless pressure and heavy punches. This potential matchup would not allow Canelo to rely solely on his usual skills. He would need to adapt to Betterbiev's unique style. Canelo has historically thrived against aggressive opponents who come at him with powerful shots. His ability to handle pressure and turn it to his advantage has served him well in past fights. However, facing Betterbiev would represent an entirely different scenario. Unlike the typical slugger, Betterbiev possesses remarkable power that could pose a significant threat to Canelo. If Canelo attempts to engage Betterbiev in close quarters, he could find himself in serious trouble. Should this fight materialize, many believe that Betterbiev would have a solid chance of victory if he employs the strategy he used against Bivol. In their match, Betterbiev started cautiously, allowing Bivol to establish some control in the early rounds. However, as the fight progressed, Betterbiev began to turn up the pressure, unleashing his devastating power and ultimately taking control. Bivol, who had been successful initially, began to hesitate and back off, clearly intimidated by Betterbiev's strength. Interestingly, Canelo's recent preference seems to lean towards a rematch with Bivol rather than a challenge with Betterbiev. The rationale behind this choice lies in Bivol's aggressive nature right from the start. Unlike Betterbiev, who may hold back initially, Bivol brings an intense level of aggression that captivates Canelo. This is the kind of action-packed fight that Canelo craves, as he enjoys being pushed to his limits from the very first bell. However, the prospect of facing Betterbiev remains tantalizing. While Bivol is the type of opponent that Canelo dreams of facing, the reality is that Betterbiev presents an equally compelling challenge. The boxing world is eager to see how Canelo will navigate his next move, especially with Betterbiev lurking as a potential adversary. In conclusion, the boxing landscape is rife with excitement and speculation as Artur Beterbiev prepares to challenge Canelo Alvarez. Betterbiev's rising fame following his recent victory has set the stage for a potential clash between two titans of the sport. As rumors swirl regarding Canelo's hesitance to accept the challenge, the pressure mounts for him to prove his mettle by facing one of the most formidable opponents in the division. Should Canelo choose to engage